Hello, this is my blog post, you could say. Is our heart really changing? The spiritual shift of our time is the title. Over the past few weeks, I've had a bit of an awakening. You could say a bit of ascending, because I've had things going on with my own heart. Now, when we look at ourselves and we do some research, there's many in the spiritual and the ascension community are calling this a heart awakening time. Some even say our hearts are literally changing to hold more light, more compassion, more truth. And it might sound a bit out there, but if you've been on a healing awakening path, just like I've been on, you've probably noticed the sort of call from the heart, the going inside. And after a period of deep reflection, I realised how much my heart has changed. Not just physically or emotional, but energetically as well. Seeing others struggle, feeling the love, the support from friends, family and clients, it remind me the heart isn't just an organ, it's the seat of the soul. And when I connect with the spirit world, with my clients, I often feel this shift more strongly in my chest. It's always like the messages are coming from that heart, because it's heartfelt messages that I give in mediumship. And just before I went to sleep recently, I was drawn to an interview by David Icke, his second interview with Terry Wogan many years ago. And Icke was calm, he was grounded, and he defended his earlier awakening and spoke of being ridiculed and standing firm in his truth. And that stood out to me last night. Many who have awoken earlier often misunderstood, like I was 10, 15 years ago as well. But over time, much of what sounded out there starts to make sense. And some of even my predictions and sayings are starting to come through, if you look through my older videos as well. And I was awoken at 6:06, and for me this number is highly symbolic. I see the Lover's card, number 6, and when you add 6 and 6 you get 12, and then 1 and 2 is 3, and in many tarot systems 3 is the Empress. It's creation, it's nurturing, it's new beginnings. And this morning I came across a video by Diana Cooper. It was the first video that came on my YouTube. A woman who has been she's always inspired me, and I love her pack of cards. And it felt like a confirmation. Her words is, your heart is becoming the bridge between your human self and your higher self. Now later I was drawn to 808. The number 8 signifies infinity, flow and abundance, and also strength. And 2/8's doubling that energy, that gives stories surfacing about Mary Magdalene and her secret bloodline, the divine feminine connection and the spiritual hidden truths. To me, all this is part of the same wake up and message that's been channeled to me this morning. The old forms are they're dissolving, you know what I mean? The new love-based way of being is emerging. I seen the Death card clairvoyantly, and the Death card is all about rebirth. And the classic Rider-Waite Tarot card, which is one of my favourite packs, the Death card, number 13, it's not really about death. It's about endings and new beginnings. On the card, the skeleton, it's like the figure's holding the standard, embellished with a white rose. And the white rose symbol is deep meaning. It stands for purity, immortality, renewal and transformation. And it can be linked to Mary Magdalene in some sense, although there's no, sort of proof in the research I've done, but it has been mentioned a few times. And, it's reflecting, that symbol in the flag reflects beauty, purification, immortality, and the number 5 representing change. And my soul number is number 5 as well. And it signifies end, but the white rose symbolises purity and clarity. And you could say like disclosure and the promise of new beginnings, the eye of heaven, as I say. For me, the card resonates strongly with what I've been sensing. The heart has been invited to die in old ways and to be reborn in new ways. The old fear, the separation, the ego-driven heart gives way to love, unity and service. While I haven't found the evidence that the emblem is directly the Mary Magdalene emblem, it's clearly rich in femininity, rebirth symbolism, and aligns beautiful with the Mary Magdalene feminine heart themes. And there's a lot of that coming out about Mary Magdalene, the bloodline of Christ, as you could say. And there's a lot of that if you do some research as well. So in my blog, I invite you to see the death card. That it isn't a death sentence, it's an awakening. It's the rebirth of the heart, soul, and the collective. And today's date, when you add it all up, it's like 26th October 2025. It's 2 plus 6 plus 1 plus 0 plus 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 2, sorry, and 5 equals 18. And if you add a 1 and 8 equals 9. And in the tarot, it's associated with the card, the Hermit. And the Hermit stands for introspection, wisdom, spiritual guidance. It's inviting you to listen to your inner light. So today, the numerology of 9, I feel the message is particularly strong. Yes, in the heart awakening. The rebirth, the death card, there's a calling to turn inward, reflect, and receive. The Hermit card is a journey from open heart, letting go of what no longer serves, and stepping into the wise heart self. And when time itself turns back, and as almost if on cue today with the clocks going back, with perfect timing for this reflection. And when the clocks turn back, we symbolically reclaim time. We revisit the past and slow down, and receive an extra hour to rest and realign. In spiritual terms, this mirrors the Hermit's message. Step inwards, pause, and look within that lantern of light and rediscover your own rhythm. For me, it's a gentle reminder that even as the world races forward, awakening isn't always about speeding up, it's about tuning in. Just as the clock resets, so too can the heart, allowing us to enter a new circle with clarity and grace. The bigger picture. When our hearts open, our worldview changes. We start to care more about others and nature, and we start to care about our communities. We forgive more easily and live more in the now and the present. That's how I believe this heart shift isn't just personal, it's planetary. It's humanity has been asked to move from competition to compassion, from fear to love. And how do you support your heart during these changes? And it's like, as I've had to do is ground daily, walk barefoot outside, deep breathing exercises, and let yourself feel tears, laughter and love with all the movies I've been watching. It's all part of the healing. Eat well, rest well. The body supports the soul. Don't neglect it. Share love freely. Kindness is the best medicine for expanding your heart. Retreat inward. Take a moment for silence, reflection and listening, just like the Hermit. And my final thoughts, whether you believe in rumours of our hearts changing or not, or simply see it as an emotional growth, this message is the same. We're guided back to love. Our hearts are not breaking, they're opening. These synchronicities that I've been experiencing, from interviews resurfacing from the death card to the Hermit, and even the clocks turning back today, are not coincidences. They're reminders your heart is awakening to its true frequency, and that frequency is love. And it's stay tuned in to this channel as well, and click subscribe, because I will be sharing the feelings I'm getting, and I've listed the sources that I've got some of the information here from. And I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you too are making sense of all these rumours, or making sense. Is it a real awakening? I do feel it is, because my own personal side has had to awaken and be reminded to stay in the now, but also my vision is widening and we see more, just like David Icke did many, many years ago. And, If you want more information and you want to kind of book an appointment or a spiritual development kind of chat, then get in touch with me. I will be back to work very shortly, and I hope you enjoyed this blog. Thank you for listening, guys. Derek McGillivray, a happy medium.